Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Ripple confirms building, quote, future infrastructure for global economy, unquote. Interesting. Okay guys, let's get into it then. So, this has come off the back of a recent ad that Ripple have released. And yeah, basically one of the quotes from the ad is building the future infrastructure for the global economy. So, what do I think about this? Well, yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. And, look, I know there's a lot of people out there who are skeptical of Ripple and, XRP in general. But shall I tell you why I just think it's safe to accept this as truth just in general? Because it's not just Ripple. It's crypto technology in general, right? So, when I look at what crypto can do in general, I'm very aware that not just XRP specific, but crypto as a whole is going to change the world because this technology can do so many things for so many industries, right? And so, let's look at just different networks. So we've got XRP, which is obviously its main use case is like cross-border payments, but we've also got like RWA tokenization, that kind of stuff. Ethereum, as much as we may not like Ethereum because of what's happened, I'm not a fan in that regard. But if we just look at the technology aspect, they obviously are the main chain for smart contracts. So you've got that kind of stuff. You can look at Hedera, who are obviously doing also a lot of like tokenization. They're in like many different industries. I'll be honest with you. Like I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Like they're even doing like drone traffic management and things like that. Like there's a lot of stuff that Hedera are doing. But there's just many different networks that you can look at. Quant are doing, I believe, quantum computing and that kind of stuff. So all these different ecosystems, these different networks will have something to provide to different industries. Now, am I saying that absolutely every network will be successful and still here, long term? No, like some will fail. Like obviously not every network is going to be a success, but I do think the ones that will be successful and have longevity, they will be the infrastructure for the global economy because they will be helping in some way, shape or form. Just another quick example, XTC. That's trying to help in terms of TradeFi, right? They're trying to help in that regard. So there's all these different aspects and industries that are going to be completely changed due to crypto technology. And because it's so early right now, a lot of people don't see this, but I keep bringing this up because it's the most obvious one I can liken it to. But the internet, right? Like this is what we're in right now. We're looking at like an early version of the internet. So, there's articles out there about people saying, oh, they think the internet's a fad and that it's not really going to take off and stuff like that. That's where we are with crypto. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think we're a bit further down the line at this point with crypto now because it's, it's being mentioned by politicians and things like that. Like it's actually getting talked about, getting regulated and stuff. So it's a bit further down the line, but a lot of people still think it's magic internet money and that kind of stuff. They don't think it's really, something that's going to stick around. They think it's just a scam and that kind of stuff. They don't believe in the long-term impact that this can have on the world. But make no mistake, in my opinion, when you go forward, let's say 10 years from now, 15 years from now, it will be a thing where crypto is just playing a very very dominant role in your general day-to-day life, and you may not always even realize it, right? Like this is the thing I say in terms of like the internet. There's times where you'll be doing things and you won't even realize. Let's just say, for example, you go to a shop and you pay for something on your card, right? You pay for something using the card machine. Okay, you pay via the card terminal. That's all getting synced via internet connection. Do you see what I'm saying? So like these things are all having an impact where you might not even think about it. You might not even think in your head, this is what's going on the inner workings behind it all. And that's what crypto will be in the long term. So yes, to me, I do think Ripple are going to be successful long term. I do. Yes, they've had some bumps in the road. They're definitely having to figure things out. Like we've recently found out that the liquidity hub is not something that they're still running. So clearly that didn't go the way they'd hoped. And, ODL, let's just be honest, they're still doing some tweaking to ODL. There's still some things that they're trying to, build around to make it more successful. So I'm not trying to act like they're, 100% successful right now, but I do think long term, they've got everything it takes to be a successful company. The stablecoin, for example, I think that, to be honest with you, is going to be a big driver of value for them. I really do. And so when I look at what they're saying here, yeah, I do think Ripple will be a part of that. And when you just look at like crypto itself growing, right? Ripple are not just focusing just on cross-border payments. They're trying to make themselves like the one-stop shop within crypto, right? They're trying to make themselves the go-to if you want anything crypto related. We've seen that because we've seen them buying companies. Like, for example, they've brought a custody company, right? I think, is it Metico? I want to say it's Metico, but I'm pulling from memory. But yeah, they're trying to get like Metico for like custody services, right? So you can tell that they're trying to expand within the crypto space so that if you want to go and get something crypto related, you can go to Ripple. So it's not just necessarily like, oh, I just want to do cross-border payments. It's like, oh, I need someone to custody my assets. Oh, yeah, go to Ripple. They do that. Oh, I need to do, transfers. Oh, yeah, go to Ripple. They do that. They want to be one of like the big dominant companies within the crypto space. And they already are, right? They're one of the biggest crypto companies, bar none, in the crypto space. So yes, I do think they are building the infrastructure for the global economy. And this is why I say, like, when I'm speaking to people about like price action and these kind of things, like, if you're looking for some of the prices that you're thinking about, this is why you might have to have a long-term mindset, right? Because I don't think all that's going to come overnight, right? Like, I don't believe in this like flip the switch theory. I don't think all these banks have got XRP and they're just waiting for it to go online and then they're all going to start using it together. I just think to really get to that kind of stuff where Ripple and XRP is being utilized, to that dominant effect, I think it's going to take time, because we've already been seeing that as we speak, right? Like, Ripple's been around since, I believe, like 2013, I want to say. So they've been around for a while. Now, don't get me wrong, for a company, that's involved in crypto that's still so early in its infancy, that's not that long in that regard. But the point that I'm making is, even in that time, we've not seen that every bank is using it, right? Like, it's still going through, building up the partnerships, building up the network, that kind of stuff. So we can still see that it's a process, right? It's a process to get to these things. And, there's work to be done also, right? But yeah, long term, do I think that Ripple will be one of the big companies here? Yes. And that's again why I do believe in XRP long term, Although I do look at this like bull run and I think, I'm definitely selling some XRP. This is what I've always said to you guys. I intend to keep some for a long term play. Right? Because I want to see where XRP can go long term, because I do believe long term XRP can be very, very valuable, right? I think that we're in the whole crypto space. There's many cryptos that I hold that I do actually think could have, very long term value as well, to be honest with you. So, this isn't just XRP specific, but XRP is one of the ones that I have the most faith in. That's my opinion. So, we'll see what happens after this bull run, but to me, I think we'll all end up being very happy. And to me, in terms of the long term, yes, I think definitely if you're willing to wait past this bull run and maybe go even further. Now, this isn't me telling you what to do. Obviously, it's your choice, because as I said earlier, I am selling some of my XRP in the bull run, but I don't know how much you guys hold. I don't know what your circumstances are, so that's not me telling you what to do. But if you have got a mindset where you're looking past this bull run and looking into it even further, I do think, in my opinion, that XRP will get even more valuable, because I think when all this stuff really comes into fruition and crypto technology is way more mass adopted, like in terms of regulations have come in, institutions are here now, they're actually adopting the technology, they're utilizing it, that kind of thing. That's when I think you're going to see a lot more action with, the whole crypto space. And that obviously means XRP as well, because I do think XRP will be a technology, a crypto that will be utilized. I do believe that. I mean, it's one of the top 10 cryptos. Why wouldn't it be one of the go-tos? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's obvious that it will be one of the go-tos. It's one of the top 10 cryptos in the whole space. So I think there's a lot of, potential here. So yes, I absolutely agree. So, Ripple have dropped a new ad. Obviously, guys, feel free to check it out. I believe it's going to be on their X profile, because I saw it posted by someone else. So I'll be honest with you, I didn't check to see if it was on their profile, but seeing as it's actually Ripple's ad, I would assume they've posted it on there. But feel free to check it out, guys, and see what you think. But to me, yes, this is telling you what the future is, and the future is crypto. Like, crypto is going to play a big part of shaping many things, many, industries, etc. So yes, I do think Ripple will be here with the infrastructure for the global economy. But what do you guys think? Ripple building the future infrastructure for the global economy? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.